5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, round next.
A new
Round
game.
three.
A new game.
Yeah.
Game three, day one.
Starting us off, the wealthy priest, followed by the martyr, followed by the general, followed by the royal cartographer, the palace guard, another palace guard, another palace guard.
Wow.
They were
clown.
shuffled.
Did we shuffle them?
We
John
did shuffle.
Yeah.
The clown, the unpopular judge, another
Another
martyr,
martyr.
a colonel, and the counts.
And the count.
Oof, this
So
is
on the
There's a lot of military power here.
We also know that it's very unlikely for multiple people to get palace guards unless they happen to have double
I
shuffle.
mean,
I'm going
it's
to roll a d10.
plausible.
I'm going to be 1 and 6 again, and then we'll go around to 7, etc., etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
9. So that would be 6, 7, 8.
That's
Ian.
me, isn't
Ian,
it?
you get to go first again.
Okay. Let's see what we've got.
What could possibly?
But you know what? Let's start off with some military might.
No.
Move a red noble forward up to 2 places in line.
Oh, I know. He
So
wants the general.
the generals.
Well, to be fair, I think he saw a way to get more points than one. And
Yeah.
said, I want that.
Yes.
You get a general and the
Noble to the deck gets added to the line. And today's extra noble is...
No, it's not. Thank God.
No, it's the tax collector.
Thank God isn't the bastard that enters the game.
Mm.
All right,
Okay.
John.
Let's see. What have we got
It's a crap load of
lined up? Yeah, so it's kind of a lot of nothing at the front. So as such, we're going to have a fountain of blood. It's just a basic. I get 2 points,
Ooh.
and I will take the wealthy priest because the front of the line is looking a little bit odd at the moment.
Yeah.
It is
I
not
mean,
very hard.
There's no real way to get big points. Just avoid losing points.
this is true.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go with opinionated guards.
Oh,
I'm going to rearrange the line of the first 4 cards.
So that's the martyr, the royal cartographer, and 2 palace guards.
I'm just going to move a guard up to the front.
you want the
that's
guard,
fair.
not the martyr, which is valid.
And then I'm going to take
Yeah,
that guard
very
for
valid.
myself, and then we shall move the line up. So, this is now
Fair
your
enough.
choice.
I shall first of all play the card. Yes. Trip.
Oops.
I can move 1 noble backwards exactly 1 place, so the martyr goes back by 1.
This martyr has had it's like, oh, thank God, they keep putting me back up.
Yep. And that lets me play another card, so I'm going to play the lovely card, Mist. I think the general still lives.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Genius.
Okay.
So he goes to the back of the line.
He's worth too much.
Yeah, that was kind of my thinking.
That does
So I'm
mean
going to take...
another noble gets added to the line at some point.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
That
Actually.
is true. That is true.
So I'm going to add the royal cartographer to my collection and leave it at that. Vija, would you be so kind?
So when I think about it,
Tough decision.
Right.
See that hand moving?
Stumble.
who's going
Yeah,
for
fair.
the place?
The palace guard.
The palace guard is going forwards a place.
That martyr's been very thankful.
Very lucky.
Yeah, I did have a plan, but unfortunately, everyone's kind of
Solid it.
never make a plan in advance with this game because
No.
Not for the first
you
wave,
would
at
just be
least.
disappointed.
Ian,
Okay.
Eventually, there's going to be 2 martyrs up on the block.
You're going to screw with the order, or are you just going to put the martyr out of their misery? He's thinking about it. He's having a good old think about it.
Okay. So, I'm going to do trip. Move a noble exactly 1 place, back exactly 1 place in line. I can play another action card this turn.
Who's moving back one?
I'm moving the clown back.
Okay,
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's a far better thing. Move a noble exactly 3 places in line. The clown is now exactly 3 places.
So you're forcing a clown.
So I'm forcing the clown, which means that the clown, I placed in another player's score pile.
Yep.
Yep.
He's a crafty bastard, this one.
So, seeing as I lost all those points, Earthheart, you can have a clown.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, that's
And the martyr is still
still alive.
Shut up.
alive.
You have a martyr at the front of the queue. What
have a
are you
martyr at the
going to
front.
do?
Oops, stumble. Looks as though that
I think we need to
palace
have
guard.
the queue needs re-leveling.
Nah, it's fine. They're getting. It's natural. They're going to get a bit muddled up as they go along.
We're now martyr, judge, martyr.
Yeah. Naval.
Right. I've got a few choices here, actually.
The thing is, if he puts the judge at the front, that means I can't play an action card anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do ignoble noble. I'm moving noble 4 places up in front of the line. 1,
That's
2,
the
3,
count.
4. The count goes up in front of the line.
Not a terrible one to have at the front of the line.
Yeah.
And I
'Cause
shall
that gives
take
you
the
the-
count's head.
It's a chance at a possible big score.
Mm.
Martyr is now again at this poor Martyr.
Yeah,
And her
Death
sister's
row
about to
for
join
so
her.
long.
Public demand. I can choose one noble to bring to the front of the queue. Guess who I'm bringing to the front
It's
of the
the
queue?
generals.
And shopping.
He's back.
Right.
Oh, and we add a new
another-
noble to the
noble.
queue.
The new noble is
Another
another judge.
Vija.
Your turn.
Ah,
He's forced to pick a martyr, I'm suspecting.
I hate you all. I don't really have many options.
But you do still have them.
Yes,
But
but
does
they
he
still
want-
hurt.
Does he want to use them now, though, is the question. Because you can just choose not to play an action card.
It's true.
Yeah, but
He doesn't
Yeah,
want
I am.
the
Do you
martyr.
wanna- do you wanna-
I
do you wanna
don't
hurt
want
now,
the
do you wanna
martyr
hurt
because I'm
later?
on 0 points.
You're on one.
No, you're on 1 point.
No,
Yeah, you're on 1 point.
okay, that's worth.
The guard is worth
Yeah,
1 point as
yeah.
he's by himself.
I'm on 1 point. Like,
Hey,
I'll
it's
be on
more than what
nothing.
I have. I've got nothing at the
You
minute,
got
so
nothing. You actually you've nothing with 0 cards. You'll have nothing with 2 cards. Thinking. Oh.
Have that. I have to take that.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I
oh,
know what he's done. He's forcing John to also
He's
pick a
forcing me to
martyr.
take a martyr. I can't. Yeah.
Unless
Mm.
Ian does something to the...
He can't. Ian's not allowed to play any action
Oh,
cards.
that's a good point.
Judge,
Ian, pick up your judge.
I will pick up my judge
So just
and get
yeah.
my
John, pick up
card
your
round.
martyr.
I am forced to martyr. Yes. So we'll take that, and that card goes away. Damn.
What do I want? Do I want the judge? Do I want the taxer? Do I want the colonel?
Well,
I mean, I'd assume the colonel because he's worth
You
the
know
most
what?
points.
John, let's balance out our blood, shall we? Yeah, attack crowd.
oh wow. So that balances out.
Wow.
I'll just discard both of these. She's
Yeah.
discard. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna leave
And I
like
shall
that.
take the colonel. I shall enjoy his spices.
I'm just going to take the tax collectors. No reason for me to do
And
anything
Bill,
else.
you're stuck with the judge.
Hold on.
You can't play any cards.
You can't.
Judge won't let you play any action
You're
cards.
forced to pick up 2 points.
Okay. I have 2 points in an entire round.
Hey,
True.
guess what? That's more than me.
That is true.
Yes, this is true.
It is true.
Yes, he has
That is
1
true,
point.
yeah.
Wow, so that was. This is going to be an interesting
Brutal.
round, I think.
This was brutal.
yeah. I mean, having lost 4 points right off the bat,
To be fair, you won the
I'm
last 2
sorry,
games. You
but-
deserve it.
but yeah, I have won the last 2 games, so I was fully expecting it. So yeah.
be fair, you won the last 2 games. You deserve it.
But yeah, I have won the last 2 games, so I was fully expecting it. So yeah.
Okay, who have we got in line today?
In front of the line, we have Mary
Mary
Antoinette.
Oh, and it's my turn first, isn't it?
The Regent.
Oh, it's my turn
Oh, no.
first.
The Palace Guard.
No, you did hit the judge. No, yeah, it's the other judge. Sorry, damn. I saw you were the judge. I thought you picked it up last.
The Governor. The Bishop. The Innocent Victim.
Oh, there's
Rogue
robes.
Spare. When the Masked Spy.
Right.
The Lieutenant. The Lady. Another Lieutenant. And the Archbishop.
Oh, I like it.
We
Nice.
need to get rid of that bastard.
Okay. So is it my turn first then?
Yes, because
Yes,
Phil's the
it
last one to pick
Yes.
up a guard, so it's you.
Excellent. Scarlet Pimpernel. I get Marie Antoinette. Day is over.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you. Oof.
All of these people survive.
Wow.
Oh.
That was incredibly quick.
well.
We'll go on to day 3 immediately then.
Let's set up for day 3. It's going to be a very quick round.
Mm.
How dare you, Ian?
That's right.
I mean,
might
I
be able
had the
to-
option. I had the option. It was
10, 11, 12. There we go.
Okay,
Right,
I
the
think
new
you
line.
realised.
Since everyone else got to survive,
Yeah. There's a palace guard, a heretic, the rival executioner,
a
Fast
vast noble, the baron, the duke,
the duke,
the bad,
a bad
nun,
nun,
the landlord, the piss
landlord,
boy,
piss
the sheriff,
boy, sheriff, mayor, and
the
captain of the guard. A pretty standard, nothing too high, nothing too.
And there are 12.
Yeah.
There are 12 people waiting in the back.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get
had
lucky.
any-
Maybe they'll live. Maybe they won't.
Shadowfox, you're up first.
I am.
You've got a good one for you in the front.
I have. Missing head. Choose a player. That player chooses a random noble from his or her score pile.
Who are you choosing?
Do you want me to flip my cards over, John?
I don't know. I'm actually trying to think what I got. I got dicked over. So I think it's Nabal actually.
Okay, fine. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to group. I'm going to keep shuffling. Pull from the deck. Pull.
Who are you losing? Your Colonel.
Oh,
No, the mustard.
Ooh.
And I get a palace card, giving me 2 palace cards.
So that's now worth 4
Ooh.
points.
Nibal.
Yep.
What have I got in hand? Let's have a look. Let us go with. Actually, you know what? Let's make this interesting. Information exchange. You know what, Ian, you seem to get very interesting cards in your hand all the time. We are swapping hands.
Ah,
Bit of change of pace.
there you go, Nabal. Enjoy. There are some decent cards in there.
You get a bonus card basically because you burn one to get it.
And there are no effects of that card, so we go straight on to pulling the Heretic.
Le Heretic. Okay, my turn. I'm really sorry, Ian. I'm gonna have to do this because it is the highest card on the board.
Are you going
Is
to
it gonna
burn
be-
his Marie
Clerical
Antoinette?
error. I'll be taking Marie Antoinette, but you can take one of mine of your choice.
Oh.
Excellent.
I'm assuming you want your general back that you tried to kill in the first place.
Honestly, seems unless you're on the
Well,
cloud.
obviously, I can't pick Marie Antoinette because that's now in your hands.
That's swapped. Yeah.
So that's a swap. So yeah, it'll be the Colonel. So I lose 1 point.
That's an interesting choice, considering what I gave you in my hand.
And then I'm going to be taking.
I mean, yes, but at the same time,
it could have been much worse.
yes.
I'll be taking the Rival Executioner, which also gives me. It's got to be the hero, isn't it? Oh god!
Yeah.
You jinxed yourself.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fair enough.
I play double feature.
No, you get.
And
the fast-
then.
Wait. Oh,
So
triple
I
threat.
collect the Fast Noble, which also allows me to collect an additional noble. So I collect the Fast Noble, the Baron,
And the Duke.
and the Duke.
That is a very good play.
That is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for something like that,
Actually,
and now I've
subsequent to them.
turned myself
Damn it.
into a target.
Oh, very much so. Knowingly, one of the cards in my hand is Let Them Eat Cake, which is if Marie Antoinette is in the thing,
Yeah.
put them to the front of the line.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
What's will he do?
I play a later rival. Look at the top 3 cards in the noble deck and add any one of them to the end of the line.
Ooh.
Hey.
So we
Who we
have
got? Lady in
Lady in
Waiting.
Waiting,
The Countess.
Countess.
Countess,
And
Councilman.
Councilman. Options.
Options, yes.
Big points. Or big points for Nibal.
As assuming I get the chance with it.
Yeah, I feel like the Countess is the one you don't put on the board.
Well, that's the thing. I know what's in Nabal's hands.
That's a point.
Oh, that is
Oh.
true.
Oh.
Because otherwise it goes
And
back
that-
in the deck anyway.
That Councilman is mega points for him, let's just say.
Yeah,
Gets the
Lady
card
in
out.
Waiting, then.
So yeah, Lady in Waiting, despite being the lowest value
Hey.
card,
All you're doing is putting them at the back of the queue. You don't get to take them. You get to take a bad nun.
Yeah, just 3 points. That's not bad.
Yeah.
that's
That's why it's good to
it's not,
behead
it's,
them.
it's not as good as your turn, Phil.
No, that was just, shall we say, luck.
Evil.
Yeah.
John,
Alright.
bit out of my misery.
Yeah, I'll take the landlord. There's nothing I can do. It's actually annoying. I have 2 cards that are entirely worthless in my hand.
I might be able to help you with that one soon.
Second. Let's go with. Let's go with that. Was that my name? I moved the guard. Captain of the guard right up to the front.
And that means we get to add another noble. Most likely.
And the noble we're adding is a cardinal.
The cardinal.
Ooh.
His directions you must follow.
Do you want the piss boy?
Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to take the piss boy. Unless I want to gamble.
Roll them dice.
So I've got 2 ways I can gamble. One of which benefits, I think, everyone else more than it benefits me. I'm going to do the one that might benefit me. Confusion in the line.
Yeah, fair enough.
Choose a player. Randomly rearrange the line just before that player collects his or her next noble. It doesn't say I can't pick myself.
No,
No, that's fair.
So I'm picking myself.
that's
And
fine.
It's a good play.
That's
Get on.
fair. Otherwise, it would say choose another opponent.
Would you say choose another
Yeah.
player? Yeah.
Mm.
So let's keep rolling. Oh, let me just move back a little bit. First in front, the sheriff,
Sheriff, lady in waiting,
the
Kiss
piss
boy.
Boy.
the mayor, and
And
still at the back is the cardinal.
Oh.
But I have to take the sheriff.
No, you
I
don't
will
take the piss
say-
boy.
My other one was going to be rain delay, which shuffled everyone's hands into the deck, and everyone draws 5 new cards.
Oh.
But then I
Ooh.
can play another action card, so it kind of would have been pointless.
Vija.
All right.
What will he do?
I'm going to play pushed.
Move someone
Oh.
2 spaces.
So I'm moving the mayor up. So I take the mayor
Yep.
for 2
Fair
points.
enough.
Okay.
Ian,
Fair enough.
what will you do?
Okay. I play foreign support.
Oh.
Any purple noble I collect, I draw an action card.
So
So I collect Lady in Waiting, which is a purple card. Lady in Waiting lets me draw an action card.
What would
You-
you
I
do?
draw
Two
2
action
action
cards.
cards.
Although it's not going to
Hmm.
matter much at this point.
Unless he
Well,
gets an interrupt or something.
Yeah.
I've not seen one.
Nah, there might. I'm pretty sure there was, but that's me trying to remember.
Someone might add more people to the killing fields.
Who knows?
This is true.
John, do you want the piss boy?
no, I'm gonna call out the Cardinal's lack of faith and move him to the front of the line
Yeah, fair enough.
and take him.
This is looking very familiar. Clothing swap.
Oh, okay. So you swap out the piss boy.
This boy survives again.
Has piss boy died yet?
No,
No.
I think.
No.
I get the
You're gonna
rocket
vote
piece
for-
instead.
Ah, well.
I'll say that card I played was only just useful when the Cardinal came
Right.
into play.
And that is
Yeah.
the end of the
Yeah.
game. So,
Yeah.
I had a very
Yeah.
bad scoring round, I can tell you now.
Mine was
I
not
can tell you
great.
now, I don't have 23.
I've got 8.
I've got 5.
4, 10. Oh, hang on, I might actually have something.
2, 3, 4,
Not-
5, 6.
It's 11.
And it is all Ian's fault.
Well, no, I think.
No,
you.
it is
Thank
Ian's
you.
fault because he
Thank
ended the
you.
second game very quickly. Second
Well,
day-
yeah, so it's a
second-
very
the second
low
day was
scoring
like,
round,
God,
but
What?
it does mean that I have 5 points, Nabal has 8. The Random Genius has 10, Shadowfox has 11, but despite having 007 on the last round, Vija wins with a
13.
massive score of 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, someone else go. What's your game in
John
month
or
theme?
Ian, which of you are going next?
I can give people a catch up. It's been a while since I actually.
We haven't heard from you since not even
Pre-Christmas.
in October.
End of the year.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Summer
not
hasn't
that.
heard from you from the summer.
Well,
No.
to be fair, there was also December.
There was the game of the year, which
Well, for
I
Earth
think-
that was, but for the three of us,
Mm.
we've had shit all
No.
since.
no, well, yeah, exactly. It's a poor timing,
Hmm.
we'd call it.
So what have you been playing?
So a lot of the stuff I played, I did speak about during the game of the year, actually, which is it was Neon White was one of them. You're talking about speedrunning games the other little while ago. Neon White is entirely a speedrunning game. It's a platform speedrunner. You just go from point A to point B, and then it's like there's cards you pick up, and the cards are either weapons or their abilities. So like you get a pistol, it has 9 shots. You use that to shoot certain enemies, but as long as you've got 1 bullet left in it, you can then use the card as its ability to get a high jump to get over obstacles. So it's a bit of a back and forth in all that kind of like. What do you want to do? Do you need to use the range? Do you need to use the ability to kill things, to dash through it? So that was something that was quite fun. What else was there? Metal Riser Hellsinger, another fun one. Shoot to the beat, similar to BPM, but a sort of an actual story, like non-procedural generated, actually, like storyline planned out, kind of pretty much a regular old kind of shooter, pretty much, but with a kick-ass soundtrack, which I still don't think is out to buy anywhere, which is annoying because it's actually a soundtrack that kicks some major behind.
You would have thought that'd be one of the first things you do with a music-based game.
I thought it would as well, but they have a lot of actual performers, like from a lot of like metal bands, from like System of a Down and such. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of right issues or stuff they've got to work with. I don't know.
Quite possibly.
What else? Yeah. Other than that, there's pretty much a lot of stuff that I'd been playing that I'd mentioned before. Sonic Forces was on there as well. Not Sonic Forces. Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah.
Again, fun little game. You might have heard of this Sonic character before, quite possibly.
The performance of it is shocking Sega. It's like, fuck, this is done quite well.
Yeah, that's yeah. So other than that, honestly, the biggest game has been Payday 2 for the past month or so.
Last month or so,
Yes.
it's been a bit more longer than that.
I can't remember when I started picking it up.
You guys have been playing it since November.
Has it been that long?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on and off.
So
Possibly.
I've kind of dropped off it a little bit because you guys are playing at a level that I just can't
I've
compete
been
with at the
avoiding
moment.
the plague. Like, no, thank you. I like my sanity.
It's the problem where, hey, it turns out I'm not that bad at this, and there are achievements that give me a definitive, like, equivalent, like a input to output score. Like, if I do good, I get this number goes up.
So annoyingly, I'm close to that on the original Dark Souls now, and I'm like, do I want to try and go for all the trophies on this? There's one trophy that's putting me off it.
Yeah, like
It's that one more level, that sort of one more thing that the game has that some do a lot better than others. So
Yeah.
I can know that feeling all too well.
Yeah.
One more thing.
One more thing. Yeah.
There's a reference for people who remember that
gosh.
conversation.
I hope
I have
people
not-
get that.
Yeah, I hope so as well.
But yes, it's like I managed to get to a point where I've only got 10 missions left to do on Death Sentence 1 Down.
Only 10?
Ridiculous.
Only 10.
Only 10.
Me.
And some of them I know are doable. But there's always those ones. I look at it and go, oh, there's Lab Rats. Oh, there's Goat Simulator. And those, apparently you might be able to do a little funny business with Lab Rats. So I'll be trying that one out. But Goat Sim, I don't.
I've said this many times, you're a fucking lunatic.
I know, but I'm so close. I have to at least try. I've been bouncing around. It's been a very fun kind of theory crafting, build crafting experience. Going right. These are the skills I have. These are the points I have. How do I make something that works? while obviously looking at what other people are saying is good for meta, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just borrow some of those.
I swear to God, if you bring this into our Iron Claw, I'm gonna lose it.
Look, if we have to do any heists,
I'm gonna lose it.
Lame J. I've honestly, I think I've been mainly watching stuff. I mean, it was actually kind of the last time I was on. I hadn't finished watching something, and since then I have, and I really wanted to talk about it, but it's been put on the back burner since then. So I'm going to talk about a couple of shows, 2 shows which came from the internet and got picked up by networks. One which did it extremely well, and one which left me with a lot of disappointment.
Oh dear.
Yes. So we'll start off with disappointment. We'll end on a higher one. I have mentioned this show before, how I went and rewatched it because I believed it was coming out on Netflix, like there was the announcement. And that was Bee and Puppycat.
Yeah.
Yeah. A show that was very beautiful, it had a quirkiness to it on the original web series, the 10 episodes that were there, that drew me in with this juxtaposition of, an eccentric girl, a bit of a weird thing going on, a little eccentric world, but generally a grounded reality, who would then go off and make money by doing space missions with alternate dimensions and talking weird things. And then when it comes out on Netflix, they redid those episodes. They redid that hour or so of animation that they'd already done, put that into a show format, and continued it on. So I think the first 3 episodes are Bee and Puppycat, and after that, to the end of the series, is technically Bee and Puppycat Lazy in Space. And I found a lot of the charm missing. The world was no longer juxtaposed between a eccentric reality and a more grounded one. It's now all just weird, and it loses anything for me. Every single person in the show has to be a character. They have to be weird. There's no longer a sense of normalcy. There's no sense of balance. There's no center point that you can figure out. In a show where a dog is shown to us being flanked by 2 other dogs with palm leaves, there's a 5-year-old landlord, there's weird bubbles that are coming from this crying lady after she was fed a wish donut. The boy who ran away at a young age and comes back and now fixes cars, but all the cars and things are now clown modded. Bubbles that keep children safe underwater from things. A guy goes on a date with a fish. And then they have this point where the 5-year-old landlord goes, "Is this not weird? Does no one else see this as weird?" And I'm like, no, because at no point have you given me a starting point for what's normal. Is this like our world? Is it just this island that's weird? Well, no, because you go over to this guy's cooking place and the people there are a bit weird as well. And it bugged me so much because I was so looking forward to this show and it lost me.
Oh, well.
It's a
shame to hear that.
Yeah, no, go on.
Sometimes sort of things that sort of make things unique and appealing, when they start to go into sort of serials and such for networks, and they just, as you said, they just lose the spark. And yeah, from the sounds of it, it is just, this is a zany world because we're going to do zany things. Doesn't have that juxtaposition. Yeah, like
she keeps her groceries in the toilet. Why? I don't know. She was told. She was even told not to because it causes clogs, but she still does just because can. The store clerk's a nutty weirdo. But the only thing I did find believable was that the mayor of the town is basically a vlogger or a YouTuber or something. Which I'm like, yeah, you know what? We have a mayor of a town could be anyone. You can have a dog as a mayor of the town. That's yeah, and also the kind of mystery was I feel like they kind of dumbed down the mystery, gave you too many hints of things, and it's like, well, I can see what you're doing. So yes, a shame, but if there's any more, I still might give it a watch, but I'm not going to say I have as high hopes. But that brings me on to something that did make the transition extremely well. Do you know of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
I've heard of it. I've not seen it, though.
I've heard of it as well. Oh, yes, I have. Yes.
I've seen bits
and I have
of
watched this, yes.
So when it was on YouTube, it was, whatever length episodes. in the form of a child's sort of, it's sort of a Sesame Street Muppets sort of visual appearance, teaching you lessons. Doesn't usually, on the show, they wouldn't teach you the lessons you would usually expect. Like how love is great and that you should all give love to Malcolm, the giant totem head, because he is worthy of everything we own. It's like, okay.
That's good. That's good.
It had like this level of like a child story or child show, learning lessons, but something would always be off. Something was always upsetting. It's in the background would be weird or whatever. Often it would be it could be quite gory as well at times. Not overly so, but in ways that you wouldn't expect. And then when it was also funny. And that was something that they lent more into because it came to Channel 4 in the UK, if that's an actual TV show. And you could watch it online, thankfully, so I did. And they lent so much more into the comedy and like the off-puttingness rather than going for the real shock factor. So I think every episode has a song in it, which is usually again kind of funny. But it's more often you find yourself with a smile on your face, and then it does the juxtaposition thing where it kind of yanks you back, and you go, "Oh, this has all gone weird." But then the characters will probably make light of the situation. Like in one scene, there's a bunch of framed photos of people with all their faces crossed out, and then he's like, "Hang on, all these pictures are framed. You're going to frame my picture?" Like, yeah. And it's like, awesome. A framed picture of me. So it pulls off that it's not just one thing. It kind of pulls you around a bit and it keeps you, it does make you guess what's going to happen next. And then again, towards the end, they kind of allude to some kind of greater mystery of the actual universe, as they often do with these things. But it had only 6 episodes. So, and I don't know if they are making more. I think it just won a couple of comedy awards on Channel 4. So hopefully they see the value of it.
I mean, there's a lot of expense in making those episodes. I've seen a couple of them, and it's like, yeah, there's a lot of setup work in this.
No,
so hopefully they do more.
I hope so. It was good.
Quite surreal.
Oh, absolutely. I say the old episodes are on YouTube for anyone to find. The new ones are on Channel 4 in the UK. Outside of the UK, I don't know, but definitely
It'll be somewhere.
Definitely worth picking watch. So yeah, that'll be me done.
Welcome to the mind of a different kind. Drinking is excessive. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Shit, that shit's hard. Running from the